What's going on, nation? Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the current routine that I've been doing that's been helping me smash my abs and keep my six-pack looking strong. Well, genetically I really have a four-pack, but who's counting, right? Superman has a four-pack, and he's the strongest being in the universe, so I'm good with that. Four-packs are cool. But before we get started, be sure to turn on video notifications so you never miss a new video upload from me, and also be sure to follow me on Instagram for more workout tips. I've made videos in the past specifically about building blocky abs, so if you want to check those out, I will post the link to them down in that info section below. Now for this routine, you're going to be performing 3 exercises, 3 to 5 sets per exercise, and only resting 60 seconds between sets. Also, I will be including beginner versions of each exercise so anybody can do this routine. So make sure you watch until the end of the video to see the different variations. Now let's take a quick look at the routine and get started. The first exercise is something I'm going to call leg lift triples. And the way you're going to perform this movement is you're going to be suspended in the air hanging by your hands. Then what you're going to do is keep your core tight, flex your glutes, and you're going to lift your legs up once in the middle, come back down to the starting position, lift up once to the left, back to the starting position, and then lift your legs once to the right, and then come back down to the starting position. Now you'll notice that I'm not using a lot of swinging and a lot of momentum while doing these reps, and you'll also notice that you're going to be doing 8 for each version. So 8 in the middle, 8 to the left, 8 to the right. And once you complete all those repetitions, so a total of 24 reps, that completes one set of this exercise. It's really intense, and even if you can't do all those repetitions in a row, guys, but you still want to give this movement a try, just do as many as you can. If you can only get 3 at a time, just do 3, then jump down and rest, jump back up, do 3 more, jump down and rest, and just keep doing that until you get stronger and you can handle all the reps in a row. Now, if you can't even attempt to do this yet, the variation for this exercise is going to be the floor wiper. Now, you can either hold on to something sturdy or you can grab a barbell and hold that above you, kind of like you were doing a bench press on the floor, and utilize the weight of the barbell to stabilize your body and then follow the same movement pattern. So you're going to lift your legs up to the middle and then go back down, then all the way to the left, back to the middle, all the way to the right, back to the middle, and complete this 8 times. Now you'll also notice while doing these repetitions on the floor that I'm keeping my heels as close to the floor as possible as I do each rep. I'm not letting them touch the ground. So do your best to keep your legs suspended in the air as much as possible. Exercise number 2 is going to be the ab pull down. Now, I just did a video about this exercise going over the dumbest mistakes when performing this movement. So if you still have a hard time with perfect form, make sure you check out that video. I'll post a link down in the info section below. But basically, guys, you're going to load up as much weight as you possibly can. Focus on getting a full contraction on every single rep, a nice big stretch at the top, and a nice deep contraction at the bottom. Try to breathe all the air out of your system as you crunch down. And then you'll also notice that throughout this movement, guys, you're trying to keep your hips in one place. The only areas you should really feel this movement is your abs. So if you're starting to feel it in your hips, it means you're swinging too much back and forth and you're not performing the movement correctly. So what you're going to do is 15 reps as heavy as you can, and that's going to complete one set. Now, if you don't have access to a cable machine or you have a hard time with this exercise, you can swap it out for a weighted sit-up. Try to find a place that where you can lock your toes in to hold them down or have a friend stand on them, and then utilize that to keep you in place while you hold a small plate behind your head and perform 15 weighted sit-ups. And the last exercise is the standing dumbbell oblique crunch, and for this movement you're going to be doing 20 repetitions per side, so a total of 40 reps. And what you're going to do is grab a dumbbell, hold as much weight as you can handle for those 20 reps, and then really focus on crunching as far down as you can to the side of the hand that's holding the dumbbell. And then as you come up, don't stop as soon as you're standing straight up and down. You want to also crunch to the other side, even though the primary focus is the side that you're holding the dumbbell on. Once you complete 20 reps on one side, you can switch hands and do the 20 reps on the other side. Another added note here, if you guys want to use a wrist strap to hold the dumbbell, that's totally fine to do. We're not trying to work our forearms here. So if you're having a hard time holding on to the weight, maybe it's the end of your workout, your hands are tired, just get a wrist strap, tie it to the dumbbell, and you're good to go. And now the variation to this movement is going to be the floor side oblique crunch. If you've never done this exercise before, it might take you a few tries to figure it out, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to lay on your side and you're going to be laying on your forearm, okay? Once in position, you're going to elevate your body, kind of like you're doing a side plank, and then from there, you're going to dip your your hips as close to the floor as you possibly can. And then once they've touched the floor, you're going to extend your hips to the ceiling as high as you can. And you're going to repeat that for 20 reps per side. Now, obviously, guys, nutrition and body fat percentage will play a major role here. However, even if you have a thick layer of fat, you don't want to ignore your abs, because if you do, once the fat is gone, your abs will not look good. So utilize a routine like this to start building blocky abs, so when the fat is gone, your well-deserved six-pack that you worked ever so hard for will be revealed. It's that easy, guys, and if you need help with your meal plan, I will link you to my custom meal plan app on muscularstrength.com down in that info section below. Be sure to smash that like button if you're going to give this routine a try. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.